Then last week we started PHP last day. You can remember, right? So PHP is the programming language, right? Last week we discussed about that. I gave you the introduction about that. Okay, right. Now today I'm going to start PHP operators, right? PHP operators. Okay. Uh, then after we can do the practicals. So you have to do the practicals at home and you have to familiar with that PHP, right? So I have given you some links also, right? Therefore you should do the practicals at home, right? Okay, so today I'm going to discuss about the operators. අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන පුතේ PHP මෙහෙයුම් කාරක, right? Right. Okay, so we can discuss today PHP operators. Right. So can you remember the Python operators? Python operators, so that this is normally Python operators and PHP operators normally same, but there are some small differences, right? Okay. PHP අපි කලින් ඉගෙන ගත්ත Python එකෙන් ගත්තහම පුතේ ඒකේ දෙකම කියන්නේ මෙහියුම් කාරක ගොඩක් දුරට සමානයි. හැබැයි පොඩි වෙනස්කම්ක් තියෙනවා. Right. Okay. So today I am going to discuss with you the operators, right? Arithmetic operators. And what is the next one? Comparison operators. Arithmetic operators, අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන අපිට ගණිතමය මෙහෙයුම්. Comparison operators, that is සිංහලෙන් අපි කියනවා සංසන්දනාත්මක මෙහෙයුම්. Logical or relational operators, තාර්කික මෙහෙයුම්. Then after assignment operators, පැවරුම් මෙහෙයුම්, and conditional operators, ඒක කියන්නේ අවස්ථා වලට අනුව සිදුවන operators. කියන්නේ if then else වගේ කියන්නේ condition එකක් අරගෙන ඒකට අනුව සත්‍යද අසත්‍යද කියලා බලන එක, right? So we can discuss further. Right, let's discuss about first arithmetical operators, right? Okay, so you can see normally it is very familiar with you: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. But can you remember with the Python operators? Can you remember floor division? Right? What is the symbol we use? Floor division. Anybody can remember? Right? The මෙතන නැහැ එක floor division. Right, මතක් කරගන්නකො ඒ අතර අපි බලාගෙන යමු පුතේ. So this is division and this is percentage symbol, but it is not the percentage. In here we discuss about it. It is, we consider it as modulus, right? Modulus. So can you remember modulus, right? When we divide one number, any number, by another number. So we have here 2, then 2 times 2, 4, right? Okay, 4. Then you know, you can see here this is we consider as quotient. අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන ලබ්ධිය කියලා පුතේ. And here you can see another one. Here one is remainder, right? So remainder or සිංහලෙන් අපි කියන පුතේ ශේෂය කියලා. When you use the modulus symbol, you can see this value, right? සංඛ්‍යාවත් තව සංඛ්‍යාවකින් බෙදුවාම ලැබෙන ශේෂය තමයි පුතේ modulus එකෙන් අපිට ලැබෙන්නේ. හරි? ඒක Python වලදීත් එහෙමයි, මෙතනදත් එහෙමයි. Right. When if you use this division symbol, you can see it as decimal number. So 2 point, then here you know the if we divide it by further division, when we do the further division, then we have 4.4, sorry 4.5, right? Sorry 2.5, sorry 2.5, right? It's very hard to write here. When we use division, it is 2.5, right? But can you remember with the Python we use like this operator, double backslash, right? But here it is not there. Double backslash mean that is floor division. If we use with the Python, if you use like this way, we have only the value is this one, right? අර මෙතන ආපු quotient එක නැත්නම් ලබ්ධිය කියන අගය තමයි පුතේ මේකෙන් අපිට ලැබෙන්නේ. It display only the quotient, right? But here you cannot see the floor division, right? ඒතර PHP වලදී අපිට floor division කියලා එකක් පේන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? Right. Now you can see another one, but this is not this operator is not included in the Python. But here you can see double addition symbol and here double subtraction symbols. This we call increment operator, right? When we use x plus plus, then it increase the integer value by 1, right? If we use it minus minus, then x double minus decrement operator, it decrease integer value by 1. So what is that? Then you can see if I said it as x plus plus, then when x is 5, then it display 6, right? If x is 5, it displays 6. අපි x ගේ අගේ 5යි කියලා ගත්තොත් පුතේ x double addition තිබුණොත් ඒකේ value එක වෙන්නේ 6. ඒ කියන්නේ එයා assign කරොත් තවත් operator එකකට ඒකේ value එක 6, right? X minus minus mean that if value of x is 5, x ගේ value එක 5 නම් x double minus කියන්නේ පුතේ value is 4, right? That is very easy. So you can see here also, when we consider a as 10, then a plus plus mean 11, right? A minus minus mean it is 9, right? It decrement 1, 1, right? That is very easy, right? හැබැයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේව දන්නේ නැත්නම් කිසිම මොහොතක MCQ එකක්වත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කරගන්න බැරි වෙනවා. So that is why we have to study those things, right? So this is very important, right? චුට්ටක්වත් අපි මේක ගැන දන්නේ නැත්නම් අපිට ඇත්තටම අනුමාන කළොත් කරන්න බෑ පුතේ. Therefore you have to go to those theory part, right? So this is double addition, this is double subtraction. Okay, right. Now let's move to the next operator type, right? That is comparison operator. සිංහලෙන් අපි කියන පුතේ සංසන්දනාත්මක මෙහෙයුම්, right? Here it consider A as 10 and B as 20 because there are some calculations and some comparisons here. That's why it get the temporary values. Okay, so you can see double equal symbols here. Comparison operators. Comparison operators. If I put here A double equal B, so what is that? It compare is A and B is equals. So you know A whole 10 and B whole 20. Therefore A and B is not equals to each other, right? When we do in the Python, can you remember? With the Python operators also you can remember double equal denote the equality. සමානද කියලා check කරන්න පුතේ double equal එකෙන් කියලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මතක ඇති. හරි? Python වලදී ඒ කියන්නේ අපි හැම වෙලේම මේක සංසන්දනය කරමින් යමු. මොකද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් يعني සමහරවිට මේව පැටලෙන්න පුළුවන් විභාගෙදී. ඒ නිසා හොඳට අවබෝධයෙන් යන්න අවශ්‍යයි. Right? So double equal denote the equality. It check the value and type both are equals to each other. හරි මේ දෙන්නව compare කරනවා. Right. Then this is not equals to. So you know A is 10, B is 20. So A is not equals to B. It is true. Right? Yes. Now this is greater than symbol. It is very easy for you. Right? 10 is greater than 20 mean it is not true mean it is false. Right? 10 less than 20, it is true, right? So you can compare like that way. 10 greater than or equals to 20, it is false. නේද පුතේ 10 විශාලයි හෝ සමානයි 20. ඒක false. 10 less than or equals to 20, less than or equals to, right? So you have to think about then here less than නේද පුතේ equal නැහැ කියලා ආයේ ඒක false කියලා දාන්න එපා. Less than or equals to, right? ඔයගොල්ලන් ඒව දන්නවා number line එකේ අපි less than or equals කිව්වහම අර එතන bold කරලා ඒ කියන්නේ a value එක සමග decrease වෙන values ටික, right? So you have to think about that, right? එතකොට ඒ වගේම පොඩි දේවල් නමුත් සමහරලාට A levels වලට යද්දී ඒවත් අමතක වෙනවා. Therefore you have to understand clearly. If I ask, can you tell me 5 is greater than or equals to 5? True or false? Sanduni, is it true or false? 5 is greater than or equals to 5. You can unmute your mic. 5 is greater than or equals to 5. Is it true or false? Sanduni. Okay, Sajani, can you tell me 5 is greater than or equals to 5?
True, miss.
Yeah, it is true, right? Because 5 is not greater than, but it is equals to, right? Equals, right? If I ask 1 is greater than or equals to 5. Tanura, is it true or false? 1 is greater than or equals to 5. Tanura. Thiviru. 1 is greater than or equals to 5. Thiviru.
Yes, miss.
Yes, 1. Is it true, Buddha? 1 is greater than or equals to 5. True or false?
False. False.
Right, it is false. Very good, right? It is false, right? So you have to think about like that way. Last one, right? 2. What is the output? I am asking Netum. Netum. It's okay. So this is not ICT, right? So this is, you know what is this symbol? This is not equals to, right? Okay. Butsara, this is a chance for you. Butsara, 2 is not equals to 2.
Can you repeat, miss?
2 is not equals to 2. Is it true or false?
False.
Yeah, it is false, right? 2 is not equals to 2. It is false, right? So that is very simple one, but you have to think about that, right? Because we have to use those things as normally when we are using some conditions, we have to use those things, right? අපි මේක true the false ද කියලා decide කරගන්න නැත්නම් පුතේ අමාරුයි අපිට. හරිද? ඒ වගේ ඒවාද අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. Right. Okay, let's go to the next. Now logical operators, right? Okay, logical operators. අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන අපේ තාර්කික කර්ම, right? නැත්නම් තාර්කික මෙහෙයුම්. So that is very easy. Here AND operator, O operator. So what is this? What is the difference? Yeah, call logical AND operator. If both the operands are true, then condition becomes true. Can you remember AND logic? AND logic gates මතකයිද පුතේ? AND logic. When the two inputs are true only, it displays 1, no? Can you remember those things, right? 1 only, it display 1, right? And 1.0 mean it is false, it is 0. Then only both inputs are true only, it display 1. That is the nature of the AND logic, right? Here we are using the logics, right? O, can you remember O logic? What is that? 1, O1 is 1, right? 1, O0, at least 1 on the non-concept, right? Or O logic. 0, O1, that is 1, right? So that is very easy, but we have to think, right? 0 plus 0 only, it is 0, right? Then you have to remember those things, right? Then and at least one of, then of concept, or at least one on, then on concept, right? That is very important. And කියන්නේ පුතේ එක්කෙනෙක් හරි off නම් output එක off වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ 100ක් inputs වලින් 99ක් on වෙලා තිබ්බත් එක්කෙනෙක් හරි off නම් ඒක off. O කියන්නේ එක්කෙනෙක් හරි on නම් on කියන concept එක හරි, right? So what is this? You can see and symbol, right? And symbol call logical AND operator. If both operands are non-zero, then condition becomes true, right? If both operands are non-zero, then condition becomes true. What is that? Right? Another one, call logical operator if any of the two operands are non-zero. Non-zero means it is not the zero, right? Then condition becomes true, right? Okay, if any one of the, that means two operands are non-zero, means it is 1, right? Non-zero means 1. Here, if both operands are non-zero, means 1, 1, right? This is same as the AND logic. This is same as the O logic, right? ඉතින් බලන්න පුතේ ඔයගලන්ට AND මේ විදිහට දීලා දුන්නොත් ඔයගලන්ට එකපාරට MCQ එකකට දීලා තිබුණත් හිතා ගන්නවත් පුළුවන්ද නේද? Right? Therefore, we have to think about that, right? So this is very important. This is the PHP operator. What is this? PHP operator. Logical operator, right? PHP logical operators. This is and this is O. So you have to remember the symbols also, right? This is what called logical not operator. Suram, don't use the screen, right? Called logical not operator used to reverse the logical state of its operand. If the condition is true, then logical not operator will make false. It is just like a not operator. Can you remember not? If it is 1, it shows 0. It gives the output as 0. If it is 1, input is 0, then it convert into 1. So just like that, right? හරි ඕනම දෙයක් කිව්වොත් ඒක අනිත් පැත්ත කියන කට්ටිය ඉන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ යාළුවනේ ගන්න ඒ වගේ තමයි, right? So this is exclamation symbol, but it is normally it convert the complement value of the input, right? It always convert that input. If it is yes or if it is true, then it would convert into false, right? So that is very important. This symbol also very important. Here you can see A, double and B. If it is 1, then because of this symbol, it will display 0. Make 1 උනොත් පුතේ මේ bracket එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන content එකකින් output එක 1 ආවොත් ඒක එයා පෙන්නන්නේ 0 කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ false එකක් විදිහට. මෙතනින් output එක ආවොත් 0, එයා පෙන්නන්නේ එක 1 එකක් විදිහට. So one example I can give you, right? Here 2 less than 5, right? Or I don't know whether it is O or not, right? Anyway, and 5 right. Okay, then another parenthesis, then here, okay, right? This is exclamation, right? Okay. First, 2 less than 5. Is it true or false, Puta? It is. Now anybody, anyone can write here, true or false. True na 1 kila dan, false na 0 kila dan. 2 less than 5. Here you can write. Sura, you can write. Okay. Right. So 2 less than 5, it is false, no? Right, it is false, the true there. Is it correct? 2 less than 5? My answer is correct or not? So I have to see whether you are concentrating the lesson or not. That's why I am put like this way. So you have to tell me, is it okay? Sajani, I am correct? Sajani? 2 less than 5? Is it correct?
No.
No, it should be true. No, it should be true, right? So this one should be 1, right? This is 1 because 2 less than 5 is true. Then 5 greater than or equals to 5. It is what?
Yes.
Yes, because greater than, not greater than, but it is equals. Therefore, it is yes. So then you can see 1. So what is this symbol, Puta? That is, what is this? What is this symbol, Puta? That is
O.
O, right? So 1 O, you can, we can, here 1 O, 1 O, 1. So what is the output of this? 101, it is? Don't think about the exclamation. Yes, it is 1, right? But because of this exclamation, what should be the output? It is
0.
0. Very good, right? Yeah, it is 0. If it is true, then it will become false, right? So that is the way, right? Therefore, you should understand about the symbols, right? That is very important. I know this is normally, most of the students, normally they cannot remember this one, right? So this is very important, right? මේක හොඳට ගන්න. පොතේ ඉස්සරහට පොතේ PHP අනිවාර්යෙන් දානවා. හරි? දැන් අර අලුත් සිලබස් එකත් එක්ක ආපු කොටසක් නිසා මුලින් ඔය පොඩි පොඩි MCQ වගේ හොට ඉස්සරහට structured questions වලට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? Therefore you have to go through that. Right? Normally we have only the HTML and CSS, but normally future papers they can include PHP also, right? ගොඩක් වෙලාවට PHP සහට එන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. Okay, now we can go to the assignment operators, right? This is very important. If you familiar with the Python operators, so this is very easy. Look at here. Here you can see equal symbol, but you know this is not the equal symbol. What is that? That is assignment operator, right? Right side, process the right side, then it assigned to left side. මේ කියන්නේ පුතේ පැවරීමේ ඔපරේටර් එක ඒකදි කරන්නේ දකුණු පැත්ත ක්‍රියා සකස් කරලා ඒක වම් පැත්තට පවරනවා. හරි? So because then here equal symbol act as a assignment operator, process the right side and it assign to the left side. That is very important, right? So equal symbol act as a assignment operator. Okay, right. Then what is this? Addition and equal, plus and equal, addition and add then assignment operator. Add then assignment operator. Normally if you see C plus equal A, but you know it is equals to what? C is equals to C plus A. මෙතන A මේ පොඩ්ඩක් පහළට ගිහින් තියෙන පුතේ ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙතනට ගන්නේ here it should normally here plus A, right? ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ පටලවා ගන්න එපා. So C is equals to C plus A, right? Then what is minus equal? That is subtract and assignment operator. So you can see like this way. When you look like this way, it is that actual meaning is C is equals to C minus A, right? Then C is updating, right? This left side the operator is updating, right? It is changing, right? අපි හිතමු මෙතන අපි C ට ගත් මොකක් හරි value එකක් තියෙනවා නම්, so here I think A is 10 and B is 20, then 10 plus 20, okay, not here, yeah, 10 plus 20, then it is 30, then 30 plus 10, A is 10, no, 30 plus 10, it is 40, right? So just like that, then here 40. Now C is 40. 40 plus 10, 40 minus 10 is again 30, right? C always changing, C always updating, right? Then now here 30 into A is always 10 of 30 into 10, it is 300. Okay, හැබැයි මෙහෙමයි පුතේ මේ ටික ඔක්කොම පේලියට එකම ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකක් හදුවේ තිබුණොත් විතරයි මේකේ C වෙනස් වෙවි යන්නේ. ඒතෝ normally individually ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක statement එක හම්බුනොත් ඒ C විතරයි update වෙන්නේ. ආයි ඒ C ගේ value එක මෙතනට implement කරන්න යන්න එපා. But if it is a single program, you should apply to the next step that updated value, right? That's when the C is updated here, then only you have to use that value, right? Don't use the initial value, right? අර මුලින් ආපු value එක use කරගෙන යන්න එපා පුතේ. හැමදේම update වෙච්ච value එක ඊළඟ step එකට ගන්න. If it is a single program, right? මේක single program එකක් නම් ඒක හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න, right? Okay, so this is what C division, assignment, division and assignment. So what is that? C is equals to C divided by A, right? Then what is this? C is equals to C modulus A, right? The values දෙකෙන් share මේ පැත්තට වැටෙනවා. හරි මම ඔක්කොම ඔයගන්ට practicals වලින් ඊළඟට පෙන්නනවා පුතේ. හැබැයි අපිට දැනට 10 minutes තියෙන්නේ. තව බලමු අපිට වෙලාව මදි වුණොත් චුට්ටක් අපි විනාඩි 15ක් විතර අපව කනෙක්ට් වෙන්න. හරි බලමුකෝ අපි පුළුවන් තරමට ඔපරේටර්ස් ටික ඉවර කරගන්නද පුළුවන් වුණොත් හරි. Right, because we have only 10 minutes, right? Okay, now this is conditional operator, right? Conditional operator. This is very important, Puta. There are only two symbols you can see. Question mark ekai, colon ekai thamai putte conditional operators idire thiyenne, right? So this is very important. Normally conditional expressions, we have to write down the conditional expressions by using the question mark and colon. අපි බලමු කොහොමද ඒක ලියන්නේ කියලා. මේ condition එකක් කියන්නේ යම්කිසි තත්වයක්, යම්කිසි නිර්ණායකයකට අනුව. හරියට නිකන් if you study hard then you can pass the exam, just like that. So what is the condition there? If you study hardly, then only you can pass the exam. Otherwise we don't know what will happen, right? So just like that, if the condition is true, then after we should put that question mark, right? You can see the operators, then we have to put the condition here, then after question mark, then value X. Anyway, when the condition is true, you have to put here true result. Then after you should put the colon. That is else part starting, right? Otherwise part. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කන්ඩිෂන් එකක් දානවා නම් මෙතන කන්ඩිෂන් එක සත්‍ය වුණොත් වෙන අවුට්පුට් එක තමයි මෙතනට එන්නේ පුතේ. ඒක අසත්‍ය වුණොත් වෙන අවුට්පුට් එක තමයි මෙතනට එන්නේ. අපි ප්‍රැක්ටිකලි කරලා බලමු. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳටම තේරෙනවා. හරි? Now you have to remember conditional operators are what? Question mark and colon, right? Okay. Now we finish operators, right? So this is what, this is the presidency of PHP operators. ඔගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා when you are using, when you are doing the maths with the O level, can you remember BODMAS theorem? සිංහලෙන් අපි කියන වන් බෙගුදරි කියලා නේද? ඒ අනුව නේද අපි ඕඩර් එක හදාගත්තේ. හරි අන්න ඒ වගේ එකක් තමයි මෙතන පුතේ presidency එක. ඒ කියන්නේ priority list එක, right? Then highest priority goes to these operators. You can see here exclamation symbol, that is you can remember 1 becomes 0, 0 become 1. And what is this? This is increment and this is decrement, right? Then right to left order, it is we can get the priority, right? And it has the highest priority other than other symbols, right? Then after you can see the arithmetical here, multiplication, division and modulus, addition and subtraction next. Then after comparison operators, right? Here exclamation, assignment operator, comparison operators. Another, this is comparison operator and these are the another comparison operators. Then you can see and or, and here what is this? Conditional operators, right? When you finally we have to think about the assignment operators. normally no need then our මෙතන කටපාඩම් කරගන්න අත්‍යවශ්‍ය නැහැ පුතා, but you have to get some idea about that. Okay, right. I will send you some questions regarding these operators, right? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ PHP වල ඉන්නේ මේ පුතේ සාමාන්‍ය ගණන් ටිකක් මම එවනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරගන්න ප්‍රෙසිඩෙන්සි එකත් එක්ක, right? Then after we have to do the practicals, right? Now we have only 6 minutes. Okay, we'll try to do the right. I will share you my normal screen, right? Okay. Now I have to stop this one. Right. Now, can you remember how to do the practicals? First of all, you should start exam controller, right? So you have to go to the exam controller panel and you should start Apache and MySQL, right? Okay, right. Now, then after only we can do the practicals, right? Last day I asked you to download the one of the, what is that called Sublime, right? Notepad එක use කරන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ, නැත්නම් මේ Sublime එකත් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? කැමති එකක් use කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඉතින් ඔයගලන්ට ඒක familiar නෑ වගේ. හැබැයි මේක හරි lazy පුතේ, because you can see there are different colors. So if there are some errors, you can see with the color change. Then normally color changes are denote the errors, right? That's why this is easy. But it's okay. If you're familiar with PHP, then you can use the Sublime. Sublime කියන්නේ පුතේ තවත් notepad වගේම එකක් තමයි, text edit එකක්. හැබැයි යා ඊට වඩා advanced, යා ඊට වඩා user friendly. ඒකයි තියෙන එකම වෙනස. හරි? ඉතින් නමුත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සරලව notepad එක use කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right. Okay. First of all, we should go to how to use the arithmetic operators. Right. Right. So the first step එක ඔයගොල්ලන් මාපව මතක් කරගන්න පුතේ, control panel එකෙන් Apache and MySQL on කරනවා. Then after we have to get the notepad, right? Then we can check how to use. So I have that already. I have that one of the notepad program. So then we can save our time, right? අපි notepad එක save කරන්නේ පුතේ කොහෙද? අපි ඒක save කරන්නේ C drive එකේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා exam download කළා නම් exam folder is there. If you downloaded WAMP server, then there are some WAMP server, right? Windows වලට විතරක් ගන්න මේ server එක load මේ download කරනවා නම් WAMP එක. අද ආපු දරුවෝ තියෙන නිසා මම ඒක කියන්නේ ආපහු WAMP, WAMP, right? exam කියන්නේ පුතේ ඕනම OS එකකට okay වෙන server එකක්. So එතකොට මේකෙන් තමයි ඔයාලට local server එකක් provide කරන්නේ. It provide the local server, right? ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාට මේ වැඩ ටික කරන්න ඔයාට space එකක් අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ අවශ්‍ය space එක ලබා දෙන්නේ මේ exam එකෙන්, right? Right. Then after we have to save those notepad documents inside the htdocs, right? htdocs වල save කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි. Okay, we'll go to the here I already save it. මම arithmetic කියලා දැම්මම පුතේ අපි මම ඒක ගන්නම් පොඩි කාලයක් තියෙන නිසා open with, right? I can open it with notepad. Okay, here you can see this is the PHP program. When you are writing the PHP programs, we should use the question mark here, angle bracket, then after question mark PHP, right? අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා PHP programs විතරක් වෙනම කරන්න හැටි බලමු පුතේ. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒක end කරන්නේ කොහොමද? How to end that program? By using the question mark only you have to end, right? Okay. here I put all the operators. Can you see? First here $A, this is the way to display the variables, right? Variables දාන්න පුතේ PHP වලදී dollar symbol එකත් එක්ක. Here so $A, one of the variable, it is 42 is assigned to $A. Right, now we haven't enough time. Can you join with me for 15 minutes only? අපි එකක් විතරක් බලමුද නැත්නම්